Hello everyone, this is Stan and welcome back to Boston Treasure Hunters. Once again, we have another eBay purchase, this time of 10 pounds of world coins. I'm really excited about getting into these. You saw my last video, I made two videos actually of 7 pounds. So what I want to do is get this open, see what we have inside. This most likely will be more than one video as well, but let's see. I'll be right back once I get this open. Okay, and here it is dumped out. It was packaged unbelievably well. Just look at all of those coins. My goodness. All right. Well, we're going to start the sorting process. I'm probably going to have to break these up by alphabet like I do before. I'll probably sort out all the Asian and Middle Eastern and Canadian coins that I find first, and maybe some of the other ones as well. But let's get the first three out first. With that, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got quite a few coins here to show you real quickly. These are basically all the calls, unreadable dates. Some of you can't even tell what country they're from. They're just, I mean, there's like, what, maybe 10 there, 8 there, maybe, or whatever, so that's not horrible. These ones here, that is an Indian head penny with, I cannot make out the date on that. And then we have two Canadian coins right here. One is readable, the other one is not. Over here is a stack of tokens that I found, tax tokens, trolley tokens, transit tokens, things like that. Over here are all the older ones that I found. There's an 1854, 1855, and 1856 from England. Then we have this one here, which is an 1864. I want to say that is Queen Victoria, if not mistaken. And then we have a German 5 Pfennig, excuse me. I believe that was 1896. And these ones here are the very few from the Middle East, and just a couple here from, I would say, Asian countries. And then I have this really little tiny coin here, one of the smallest ones I've ever seen. I've seen this one before, but I don't remember where it's from. Well, that's it for the first part of this sort. What I'm going to be doing now is putting all these away, or, disseminating them. The Middle Eastern and Asian coins are going to group with the other ones from the last videos, and I'll go through those all at once at a later date. So with that, I'll be back. Okay, everybody, so I've been a little busy here. These are all the ones that still need to be sorted. Here we have a bunch of coins from England. Then we have Germany, and then we have Mexico, and down here we have a couple here from the Netherlands. You see how many are there and how many is here? I would say this was filled up to about here. So about half this amount, about a third of this total, was just these four countries alone. So if you're sorting world coins, I highly recommend that you start off with England, Germany, Mexico. The Netherlands I did on my own, but you also might want to think of Spain, Italy, and France. Those are usually the big 6 countries that you get a ton of coins of. Usually, not always, but that's been my experience. So what I'm going to do now is start with England, see what we have. I'm going to sort them up by denomination, show them to you, and I'll be right back. Well, right back for you, not for me. Okay, and just like that, I am back. So let me show you what we have here as far as what coins are what. Over here we have a 10 pence, then we have a 2 shilling, 1 shilling, 6 pence, 5 pence, 3 pence, 2 pence. All three of these stacks are 1 pennies. Then we have a half penny and another half penny here. So there it is. What I'm going to do now is starting off with the 10 pence, moving all the way down. I'm going to match these up against Ucoin and show you what we're putting into the collection. As I've mentioned many times, I have a lot of British coins, so I don't think a lot will go in. Maybe some of these ones here, more so than these ones here. But I'll be back. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Everything here and back is not needed. So here is what we're actually adding into the collection here. We have a 67, that is a 2 shillings. Next one is a 6 pence from 66. Then we have a couple 3 pence, 1940, 60, 65, and 61. Then we have a 93. I believe that is the 2 pence. Then we got 1 penny from 2015 and a 1911 half penny. That's it out of all of that right there. I'll be back next with Germany. Okay, for Germany, we actually did have 1 50 Pfennig piece, so I Forgot to mention that. But we have 70 10 pfennigs, and I think it was 32 5 pfennigs, small stack of 2 pfennigs, and maybe about 15 1 pfennigs there. These are all going to be from very late 40s to very early 90s. They're all within that era. I don't think there was anything older than that. There might have been. I think I did see one or two that might have been like pre-World War II. So, yeah. Other than that, there's only a couple of those, but most of this is going to be 40s to 90s. And hoping that I get as I've told you, I have a lot of these here. Same thing with England, but there's a lot of different mint marks. There's like 5 different, I want to say. Sometimes up to 7 or 8. They use multiple different mints over the years. So we're gonna see what we get, and I'll be right back. Okay, this was pretty cool. We actually got a lot added into the collection. All of these ones back here, to include that 50 pfennig, are not going in. We already have them. So let's take a look down here. Let me zoom in as best I can so you can actually see what we have. This one right here is a 10 pfennig. And let's see if I can't knock anything over. That would be great. And that is from 1900. That is pre-World War I. Forget about World War II. It's even earlier than that. Then we got a small stack here from the 70s, 80s, and a large stack from the 90s. And a lot of these are actually post-West/East Germany. They're from 91 through, I want to say, 95. There was quite a few that I didn't have before. I just saw the design and assumed they were while the Berlin Wall was still up, but my mistake. Okay, so over here we have the 5 pfennig, which we have another older one. This one, I believe, is even older than that one, if I'm not mistaken. If it'll clear up, there we go. Yes, that is actually, if I can see the date on here, I believe it's 1896. Let me bring this over, unless I'm thinking of the wrong coin, which is a real possibility. There it is, right here, right in front of my finger there, 1896. So pretty cool. So far, the oldest coin that I have found, I believe, that I've added to the collection. Anyways, and then we got quite a few 5 pfennigs. Excuse me, 5 pfennigs all the way down here. And these are going to range from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s as well. Then over here we have 2 pfennigs. Those are the discarded ones. And then we have a 58, a 61, a 60, and a 91. Then we go on to the 1 pfennigs. Those are all the discards up there, but we do have 2 more going in. One is a 79, and the other is a 66. So there we have it. Not too shabby. Did a lot better than I was expecting. Quite happy with that. And I'll be right back with Mexico. Okay, and here are all the coins from Mexico, and there's a lot. There's always a lot with Mexico, because they had a lot of different denominations, a lot of different currency, demonetizations, something like that, I don't know. Anyways, I've been looking at too many coins for too long, but having fun doing so. We're going to start off right here. We have a 500 peso, followed by a 100 peso, 50 peso, 20 peso, and 10 pesos. These ones right here, I don't know how many, if any of those are going to go in the collection. I do have a lot of Mexican coins, but we'll have to see. Then we get into the 5s. This is the most recent design of the 5, as well as the 1-2 that we have. Then over here we have 1 pesos, 3 different designs. And over here we have 50 centavos. Then we have 25 centavos, 20 centavos, 10s, 5s, and that is it. I don't have any 1 centavos pieces. They stopped making those in 1972 or 73, I believe. Well, anyways, what I'm going to do, match these up against the collection like I've been doing. I'll be back to show you what we're adding. Okay, so Mexico is done. All of these right here are not going in. That's a lot of not going in. But we do have some we're adding, which is great. Let's take a quick closer look here. I tried getting these dates side up so you can see them. We have 2 different 5 pesos, 2006 and in 1980. Then 2 peso, 2008. 2 different 1 pesos, 2011 and 2001, as well as in 1976. Then we got, I believe that is 50 centavos, 1982. Then a 20 centavos, 2008. And that is it. That took a lot of work, but we did at least get a couple more additions in there. I know I have a lot of Mexican coins, so I'm not totally surprised. I just wish I could find collections that really don't have that much Mexican coins. Oh well, let's move on to the Netherlands. Okay, for the Netherlands, we knew there wasn't a lot, so I already went through them real quickly. We had some 1 guilders, 25 cent, 10 cent, 1 cent, and 5 cent, which is actually from Netherlands Antilles. None of these we don't need. This was kind of cool, though. It's the oldest one from the Netherlands. Let's see if I can get it with the date side up. Of course not. I'm so good at keeping coins upside down, aren't I? There we go. 1901. Pretty cool, but we didn't need it. It's going back in with the rest of them. These ones here we did need, however. We had a 1 guilder from 1967, 25 cent, which was from 2000, then 2 10 cents from, let's see if I can zoom that in just a bit, 68 and 69. And that is it for that. So, let me go ahead and clear this off. The next 3 countries I'm going to do are going to be Italy, France, and Spain. Be right back. Okay, buddy, so those are sorted. We have France, Italy, and Spain right here. And that bucket's getting a lot lower now, as you can see. I did find a couple that I've already gone through. We have a bunch here from the Netherlands and Mexico. None of those I need. However, these ones I do. There was 3 more from the Netherlands, 1 from the Netherlands Antilles, and an English 1 shilling that's going to be added in. So let me clear this off. I'm going to sort France first, so I'll be right back. Okay, and I am back with all the coins from France. Quite a variety here. We start off with a 20 franc, followed by 3 different types of 10 francs, a 2 franc, 1 francs right there. Then we have a half franc, 50 centime, 20 centime, 2 different types of 10 centime, 5 centime, and those are 1 centimes, all dating back to 1854, 1855, and 1856, all with different mint marks. So with that, I'm going to go match these up to the collection, and I'll be right back. Okay, so France is done. Everything from here over is all being discarded, and everything up there, all of this good stuff is what we're putting in. There's actually quite a bit, as I have a lot of coins from France. Each one of these right here, 1854, 55, 56, it all have 3 different mint marks. All 3 are going in. Then we had some 5, 10s, 20s, 50, and a half. Now, there's one thing that I found that is just absolutely awesome. One thing I love finding when I'm going through world coins, and that's silver. 50 centimes, 1918, 0.825 silver, France. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I'm going to clean this off, and we'll be back with Italy. Okay, for Italy, we have a not as much variety as usual, but still some. We have a 500 lira, 200 lira. This one needs to be over here, as those are all 100 liras. Then we have 50, 10, 5, and a 5 Tessimi. I believe Tessimi, maybe? I don't know. From 1931. So that's pretty cool. Gonna go ahead and go through these here, see what we need, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back with all the coins from Italy. As you can see, the top row is everything we're not taking because I don't need it. But we did end up with another 500 lira, which was 1989. Then we had 2 100 lira, it was a 92 and a 69. Then we had a 50 lira, what is that, a 57. Then a 10 lira right there, I can't make out the date. And of course, 1931, 5 centesimi, I want to say. I keep on butchering that, I know I am. Anyways, you get it. Well, I'm going to jump in with the coins of, what is it, Spain next. That's right. I'll be back. Okay, for Spain, with country that have a lot of coins, I'm only adding 4 into it. We had a, right here, 100 pesetas. Then we have here, which is a 25 peseta, and then 2 5 pesetas right there. The rest of these we already have. Not surprised, again, I have a lot of them. What I'm going to do with the rest of this now is I'm going to break this up alphabetically and come back and do the, like, 3 countries of A, B, C, things like that. So with that, I'll be right back. Yeah, I just made a huge mistake. I had another bin. Like, this was to about, say, here. And I just dumped all these on top of it.
I'm going to go ahead and end this video for now until I figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Because obviously I'm not going to pull all those out right now, sort them all back out, figure out what I need, what I don't. I'm going to have to give myself a minute on this one now. I'm going to wrap this video up for now, but it's eventually I will end up having to go through all of this here, and the next video will be my oops video, I guess we'll call it. Well, sorry to have to cut this one short. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I am making it. These are a lot of fun. I really do like it, and please pardon my goof. But, well, there's going to be another video coming, obviously. I just got to figure out how I'm going to... Well, I already know how I'm going to do it. I'm just not looking forward to doing the same coins all over again. But with that, I'm going to wrap this up. Please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Definitely leave some comments down below. And this is a sign that when you're doing coins for too long, you start getting tired. You start making little mistakes like that that cause huge errors. So learn from me. That's all I got. Until next time, happy hunting.